Yeah, I think I'm in better shape. I spent the off season here working with Dustin, Perry, and the strength staff, and I kind of transformed my body a little bit.
Chris Forster said that you kept the weight relatively the same, but you changed the composition of the weight. What exactly did that all entail?
Just gaining muscle mass, putting on some muscle mass, cutting out some fat, so just my body fat percentage is down from what it was last year.
What's your just understanding of the scheme and what's being asked of you, and how much more prepared you are this year than last year?
Yeah, I mean, I think most guys, especially in this offense, are a little bit more prepared and kind of know what to expect going into the second year. So, yeah, I think I'm in a better place this year for sure.
What kind of jumped out from watching Lakin all last season for you?
I think Lakin was just extremely durable. A guy would go through, some hard hits and some, plays that you look at and you're like, is he all right? And he'd get up and go the next week and go the next play and just over and over. Plus he worked extremely hard.
And you were prepared to play right guard more so than left guard, or that's how they had you playing, but now you're more comfortable back on your left side?
Yeah.
Is there a moment or kind of a period of time where the game just started to slow down for you a little bit more?
Yeah. So I missed a little bit of time early in the year, and once I came back, it took me a couple weeks. But after a few weeks, I felt like I was in a position to play, and yeah. But I think it was maybe week 8, 9 where I felt like things started to slow down and kind of understand the game at this level a little bit more.
Kyle said there was a point where he was ready to throw you in there, but they were being really consistent, playing well. How hard is it to sit on the bench and just be ready to go but not get out there?
I mean, at that point, you got to look at the bigger picture, right? I mean, you got guys who have been playing for 10, 12 games at that point. You got 3 Pro Bowlers on the offensive line, and those guys are rolling. So, take it with a grain of salt, but those guys were, throughout the season, they're the best guys playing. So, that's kind of what the case was.
You're kind of sharing a huddle right now with Trey Lance, and I guess you were doing so most of last year too, as on second string. How has he changed? What's he like in the huddle? How does he take command of things?
Trey's great, man. He's super confident. He's a fun guy to be around. He knows what he's doing. He does a great job of making sure everybody knows what's going on and what the situation is. And love having Trey in the huddle. Yes.
Learning from Trent Williams, a guy who is just incredibly physically gifted, how much of what he is able to do, I know it's different for a different body type, but how much can you take what he does and what he says into your game?
I mean, I love learning from Trent. He's the best left tackle in the NFL. So any game he can give me, I'm gonna take it and bank it. So yeah, I mean, it's awesome learning from him, learning from Lakin. Those guys were great vets last year, my rookie year, and taught me a lot of tricks and trades. So it's awesome.
Since you're going to probably be on the left side, you'll get some combination blocks in with Trent Williams as a lineman. He's been around the league for a while. Is that kind of a dream come true, or something like that, where you get to work with somebody like that on the same side of the line?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, he's the best left tackle in the NFL. So anytime you get a chance to play next to a guy like that is awesome.
Has he had any communication with you guys? I know he's not here right now, but how does he stay in touch with you guys this off season?
Yeah, I mean, guys will text and talk sometimes and just kind of see where everybody's at. But aside from that, we talk. We all talk. We have group chats and stuff. So.
When an offensive lineman improves his stamina, where do you kind of feel the benefit the most? In practices, late in the week, that sort of thing?
I think it's all the way through practice. So being able to strain through the drills that we're doing a little bit harder for a little bit longer and kind of build the callus. And so each day, that we're practicing, just going harder and harder, and being able to do that for longer. So.
Have you noticed yourself being able to get to certain spots on some of the outside zone quicker now that you've kind of reworked a lot of the body?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm quicker. I think I'm more athletic than I was last year.
Does that come with a dietary change? Is it top to bottom?
Yeah, it is top to bottom. It's, diet, weight room, kind of, making sure everything I'm doing is beneficial and getting me to where I want to be.